talking. Hot and talking.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Founding Mothers of Hot and Talking podcast. I'm your host, Valerie O'Brien,
I'm Jamie.
and let's get into some
Some things.
bad first dates.
Bad first dates.
We're getting into some bad first dates today. There are a lot of issues with first dates.
Which I would know nothing about because I have never dated.
You know what's so funny, Jamie, is same. Like every major relationship I've been in has been so major that it just fell into place. And I have not done a lot of dating.
Yeah.
And we have friends that do a lot of dating.
Yeah. Like the whole app thing. I have told Josh this time and time again. Like, we will never split up because first of all, no,
Yeah.
I won't allow it. Second of all, I couldn't ever go back onto the dating scene. Like I would simply pass away.
It's too hard. It's too crazy.
It's wild out
People
there.
are weird. And we have some
Yeah.
stories that corroborate that.
I can't wait to get into these. I'm very excited for this episode.
Me too.
Yeah.
Before we get into those stories, though,
Yeah.
we have some other stuff to talk about.
Yeah. We always do.
I want to also, like always, remind everybody, if you're new here, we are a prompt-based podcast. We pick a prompt each week, and then we have you guys write in your stories. We tell some of ours. We talk about some other stuff. We're just hot and talking
Yeah.
all of the time.
Yeah.
So,
We like to be hot and we like to talk.
yeah. So follow us over on Instagram, over on TikTok. We are on YouTube, Spotify, and don't forget to go over to Patreon and become a member over there. We have some really exclusive, cute little videos that we do at the end of every normal episode. We tell stories, we get silly, we get a little deeper and a little raunchier sometimes. And you'll get a new episode every week. These episodes are brought to you by us. I am Valerie O'Brien Massage. You can find me on Instagram at Val_O'Brien_massage on Instagram. And Jamie over here, she is by appointment only.
Yeah. Referral. Text
Yeah.
me.
So
Call me on my-
if you know
call
someone
me
that
on my
knows
cell phone.
someone, yeah.
Hit me up on my personal. Because I would love to do your hair, but I need to know who you are first.
Yeah. Because she's very good and she does my hair. And I love her so much.
I love you so much.
Do you want me to do a little bit of updates from some past episodes? We do.
Yeah.
have- Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So-
read these in the notes and I was super excited for this.
Okay, excellent. So we recently did a first and last responder episode. You can find it. I honestly, sorry, I don't remember which number it is, but it's called Clean Up on Aisle 911 over on YouTube and Spotify. We had a story about a Friendsgiving at a morgue.
Yeah.
So if you
That
want
one
to,
was
was
wild.
it was a doozy. So if you want to hear that full story, go listen to that episode. But we do have some updates. Okay, so our listener says, wanted to answer a couple of questions about our Friendsgiving at the funeral home gal. She was and is for sure mentally ill, but not completely unhinged. While she did cut hair, do bad makeup, and try to feed them, she didn't do anything of real damage. And I believe she really felt like she was making some connections with these folks. Who knows what people see and feel, you know? Drug addiction and mental illness will cause people to do all kinds of seemingly crazy things. In terms of logistics, most of the decedents who were staged around the funeral home were on gurneys first and then moved to chairs and couches. And some were left on the gurney. So she for sure had the help of wheels. They were all embalmed already, which makes them way easier to move because they become a little less rigid. That's the only way I can really explain it to paint the pic. Decedents ready for cremation or otherwise unembalmed are wrapped up and harder to maneuver and can be a bit smelly sometimes. So that may have deterred her from messing with those folks. Ultimately, she was arrested and no one felt it was true abuse of a corpse situation. Aside from hair and makeup disasters, she didn't dismember or do anything disgusting. You know what I'm talking about. She
That
wanted
is-
some help. She needed help, but have no idea if anything ever came of it as far as criminal case. We didn't press charges on our end. People in healthcare have a lot of empathy. We have to, and only one of the families was super duper made. And yes, the care center door was fixed, and they stopped leaving the back door unlocked at all times. So those were all of our
I
questions.
mean, good for them for keeping that back door locked. I feel like they should have done that in the first place. But, accidents happen when you have multiple people working for you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So those were
Wild.
all of the questions that we had answered. If you have more questions, please comment them below or DM us, and we can reach out to our listener and see if she can answer those.
Yeah.
We have one more update. We were talking briefly about Pamela Anderson on another episode about her hepatitis,
Mm-hmm.
and we were like, "Does she still have it? Like, what's going on with that?"
Yeah.
We had a nurse listener write in and said, Pam got Hep C and there is a cure which consists of a medication regimen. It's transmitted through IV use, sex, and blood contact. That's why tat needles have to be sterile as well as one-time use.
Yeah.
Good info. And thank you for that update.
Yes. I love that update because honestly, knowledge is power. And we always like to know. We always like to know all the things.
Please let us know.
And we like to know facts because sometimes we're wrong. And
Rarely.
we don't know. Don't tell our husbands that though.
Okay. Hey.
That's hot.
It's hot, you
It
guys. Let's
is.
talk about what's hot this week.
What's hot?
What's going on with you,
guys?
Jamie? What's some personal news?
Okay, so Sienna got a new car.
Yes, queen.
This child of mine, it just I have the best kids, I swear. She has just been working her little butt off. Her car was starting to kind of just do some funny things, and my husband's always told her, like, if it's starting to be weird, like, let's get rid of it and get something else. So they went car shopping, I believe it was Monday, and these guys come home. This kid has a newer car than me. She has a
Get it.
2022 Jeep Renegade. And it is just so cute and so perfect for her. And I feel like she's just worked so hard to get it.
I
like-
love that.
And I don't know. I just thought that was something to be shared because I'm very proud of her.
That's very worth mentioning.
Yeah. It was good.
Some other big news is this is going to be the last time we record in this studio.
Okay, I was going to bring that up, but I didn't know how much I should bring up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is a celebration.
This is a celebration, you guys.
We recently partnered in getting a new permanent studio with the Do Over podcast and Classy, Sassy, and Shade.
Yeah.
We're a little thruple in there.
We are thruppling the shit out of this studio.
Yeah, so we get to have our own set that we don't have to break down and assemble each time.
It's going to be so good.
We're very excited. So next week we will we're going to definitely get everything in there so that
Yeah.
we can record by.
So we're going to have a whole new view for you guys.
Absolutely. It's going to be awesome.
And we get to start having guests on,
Yes.
which is also very excitement for us.
Very excitement.
Yeah.
Oh, is that my phone? Let's turn you on Do Not Disturb, baby. What else did we do this week?
We went camping.
We sure did.
And we camped the fuck out of that camping trip. It was so much fun.
We have a lot to talk about, but we're going to save most of the stories for next week on our
Yeah.
camping episode. But let's just say we got a story about butt worms.
We have a story about butt worms, guys. Labubu's,
Labubu's and butt worms. Tune in next week.
Taylor
You
Swift.
literally do not want to miss it.
You're definitely going to want more of this.
Moi. We celebrated my stepson's birthday, Mark. We go every year for his birthday on Labor Day
Yeah.
weekend. Jamie came along with us this time.
Yeah.
And her fam.
Yeah.
which is my fam. But we had a lot of fun. What else? Oh, you know what? Okay.
Can I just say something about Mark really quick? Since
Absolutely.
we're talking about him.
Yeah.
He is hysterical.
Oh, absolutely.
Like once you start getting into conversations with him and he starts getting comfortable with you, this kid is one of the funniest humans I've ever met.
Yeah.
He is so quick-witted and the things that come out of his mouth. When I was almost drowning in the lake, he was like, "Did you swallow the flesh-eating parasites?" And I was like, "Yes, Mark, I did."
Help.
No, I love that kid. Like I feel like I kind of bonded with him differently than I have in the past.
Yeah.
And I appreciated it so much.
Yeah.
So I had to
love
say that. Yeah. Yeah.
I love Mark so much.
He's hilarious.
So I think I told you this yesterday, but I haven't talked to my brother in months, right? Like,
Yeah.
and only because we're both really busy.
Yeah.
But, you know, we've never really gone this long without talking. And he texted me yesterday out of the blue and says, "Hey, I have an idea for your podcast. I think you should talk about whale semen." And
let's talk about it.
He
Gosh,
says,
dang it.
I think you should talk about how much comes out and how fast. Because, and he was like, "I'm just kidding. My coworker just won't stop talking about whale semen." But I said, "Hey, say less, bro. I'm on it. I'm on the case.
We're talking about that jizz.
We're going to talk about it." And what I found is a blue whale can release over 40 gallons of semen with only about 10% reaching the female. Okay.
So he's just
And-
blasting his load into the oceans.
You know that foamy
Yep.
foamy sea stuff on the shore sometimes?
Yeah.
That's whale semen.
I
you guys.
know. I did know that.
Yeah, don't bathe in that. But also, because I also Googled at what velocity does the semen come out of the whale?
Yeah.
The exact velocity of ejaculation is not a documented statistic. The concept of how much semen comes out refers to the total amount of ejaculate, not just the sperm. And while estimates exist for the ejaculate volume, the velocity is not typically measured for whale reproduction. So I'm sorry we don't know the velocity, but we do know the whereabouts of the volume, 40 gallons, which is that's more water than we took camping.
Yeah. That's a
That's a-
lot.
That makes
Fucking
me a
whale
little bit
semen.
gaggy. I kind of don't want to think about that anymore. So,
Yeah.
back to news.
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Mhm.
What do you got on the tablet for gay news?
Okay. So we both had the same thing, the Cardi B trial.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Can we talk about how absolutely hysterical this woman is?
Yep.
And how crazy this whole trial was to begin with. Like, first of all, you're wasting taxpayer dollars. Come on, girl. Like, you're just trying to get a payday. But Cardi B, like, came off in the funniest way. I've been deep diving into this case because, yes, it's one of my favorite things to do right now.
Okay, because I haven't
She's
really done.
hilarious.
I haven't really done a deep dive, but it's come up, and I kind of just stay posted on the.
They were like, "Is she bigger than you?" And she said, "Yes, they're like security size. Like she could be a security guard or
Yeah.
like whatever they call the people that protect them."
Yeah.
And they were like, "How do you know?" And she goes like this with her eyes. She goes
my eyes. Yeah.
and then points to her and is like,
I love Cardi B.
"Look at it." And I just could not stop laughing.
I love that. And I'm glad that she was found not liable for assault.
I am too, because
Yeah.
you know what? She was pregnant. She did not assault this woman.
No.
Her nails may or may not have allegedly like grazed her, but this girl did not deserve $24 million. Like,
Oh, no, that's
let's
way
be
too
real.
much. Yeah. So, yeah, a Los Angeles jury found Cardi B not liable in a civil assault trial The rapper will not have to pay damages to the security guard who sued her.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
I'm
so
glad.
she claimed that the rapper's long fingernails caused cuts on her face that required plastic surgery.
I want to see those plastic surgery documents.
Yeah.
Like,
Show
where
us
were
the
those?
receipts.
Show us
Yeah.
the receipts, because I don't believe it.
Yeah, no.
I've been scratched a million bajillion times by animals, by people, by whatever, and I've never had to have plastic surgery for it. You'd like put some aloe vera on that bitch and call it a damn day.
Call it a damn day, baby.
Yeah.
I do have an update on the baby Emmanuel.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
I think I do. Yeah. So on August 26th, the parents, Jake and Rebecca, they appeared in court and they were charged with murder and filing a false police report. Both bails for each one of them set to $1 million.
Oh, that's a big bail.
Officials reveal that baby Emmanuel suffered from long-term abuse and both parents were aware of the abuse. Eventually, they think he succumbed to that abuse and that's why he passed.
So they still haven't found a body.
No, search for his remains is still ongoing, but they say they have a strong indication of where they may be. But as far as I've seen today, they haven't found him.
It's like at this point, you guys are already going down. Just tell us where the baby is so we can lay him. So the family that actually loves him can lay him to rest.
Yeah, there
So
was
he
a
can be
video.
peaceful,
There
you
was a
know?
video circling around. I didn't see it on any news sources, so I don't know if it's been like verified, but there is a video showing her throwing something into a dumpster on some other like little newsy sources, but not like,
Nothing's been
verified
verified.
news. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it's the case where they don't know where he is anymore because they did something so foul as to throw him away. And then he could be in a landfill. Who knows?
Oh, God.
Very sad.
I hate that.
Any more news for you?
Do better, people. You know what? No, my news. Oh, the Bobby Salazar.
Oh, do you have updates on Bobby?
Bobby, I have an update on Bobby. He was released on $1 million bail.
Oh, I did see that actually. Yeah.
And that's as far as they're saying. Like, I haven't gotten anything else,
Yeah.
but I thought that was kind of interesting that he made bail. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna skate through it.
Do you think?
Mhm.
Can't hear you.
Oh, can't hear me?
Yeah.
I'm all, wait, should I not say that?
No.
I know. I kind of want to go back to the things.
Oh, see, I like these ones. Okay. We have. Do you have any neighbor news? Hold on. Let me do that. Hold on.
Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up.
I have some neighbor.
Okay,
Neighbor stuff.
you go with
Okay,
yours
I
first.
love this one. To whoever needs to hear this, excessive honking at someone to turn when it is not safe to do so is not going to make them go any faster. Drivers on the main road have the right of way over drivers coming out from a neighborhood or other side street area. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim, for saying that,
Thank you.
because I agree. And I feel like I couldn't have posted a better post on my neighborhood app.
Like, honestly, I rarely agree with neighborhood posts.
You
But
know what?
this one, I agree. Like, don't fucking honk at me when I've been sitting here for a split second, because I'll stay here from 5 to 7 business minutes
Yeah.
or business lights. Like, give me a fucking break.
I actually really enjoy reading the posts from my neighborhood because a lot of people in my neighborhood actually are really cool.
I love that.
I have another one. Just an FYI, if anyone in our area hears our husky howling, he's definitely not in pain, other than his heart is broken at the moment.
Oh,
He recently lost the love of his life and he's definitely sad. Sorry for any inconvenience or noise at the moment. Sincerely, Husky Mom.
okay. This is by far my favorite post ever on the Nork Store app.
The North Star app. Yeah.
No, It is. Like, just communicating what your dog is going through. And if people had anything bad to say, they can fuck off because that poor baby just lost its little mate.
I know.
That's so sad.
So
Aw.
I'm just very much loving my neighborhood right now. Have you found any
I
from
love
yours?
it. Okay. This one was from when some fires were happening up in the hills. Okay. Fire, question mark. Anyone know about the Smyerfell? Not the Smyerfell. The fire smell here in Aptos and Watsonville. This is when they were like literally on fire a couple of years ago, you guys. These are like, I go back far.
Oh, see, I like to keep it recent.
And I'm like, you guys, your whole city is like kind of on fire a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? What's the fire smell?
Like she didn't realize? that-
She didn't realize. No.
Oh, leave your house, girl.
Oh, it was a guy. It was
Oh.
Paul.
Paul, maybe walk outside and take a look at the sky. That's where the smell's
Yeah.
coming from.
That was my next door.
I have one more.
Okay, tell me.
Okay. This one's from a couple days ago. Just got home from being yelled at by 5 preteens. I was in the midst of pointing out the fact that electric bikes were not allowed on the trail. They were on the trail on Shepherd heading west, just east of Cedar. Hey guys, electric bikes are not allowed. That's all I was able to get out before 5 of them on 4 electric bikes, one kid was hiking another, started screaming at me. I'm 65, riding a 20-year-old bike on the trail. I'm just totally shocked at the complete lack of respect. You know what? I agree.
Do you?
I do. Because electric bikes aren't allowed on the trail. And
but
even
where
if
are they
are,
allowed?
well, there's a gray area. They're actually not allowed because they can't be registered and they can't be street legal without being registered. So California has this weird thing happening. And I'm actually fine with them being on the trail. Like that's actually not what I think the issue is. I think
Is
the
this
issue is
the Clovis Trail? Where
Yeah.
it like goes all down Clovis Avenue
Yeah.
and into like that park?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the issue is their disrespect. I don't think kids should be disrespectful to people just trying to point out a rule.
Yeah. I kind of agree, but then I kind of am like, if they're just kids, like not getting into trouble or doing anything bad, like just let them do the thing that they want to do. Because where are they supposed to ride these bikes? Like that is
Right.
the safest option for them, I think, in this scenario. Or maybe this particular situation. I don't know the whole backstory of it, but yeah, I feel like maybe just ignore it.
Yeah, I mean, she could have, but I feel like if you're just trying to like teach a kid, like, hey, you guys just be aware those aren't really allowed.
Yeah.
I don't think kids should ever be fucking rude to an adult.
No, I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, teach your kids to have some manners.
All they had to do was say, I'm sorry, ma'am, we're heading home.
Yes. And just move on.
Yeah.
Even if they weren't really moving
Yeah.
home.
Even if they weren't, that's just
Yeah.
handle it appropriately and be
Yeah.
respectful.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say about that.
Love some good next door stuff.
I know. Should we do some Q&A?
Yeah.
I don't think we have any actual questions this week, so we need you guys to send those in, but we do have some Mary Funk Grills and we have some Would You Rathers. Yeah? Okay.
Which
You
one
want-
are we doing first? Which
Those
one
are
is
the
this?
Would You Rathers.
Let's do a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather be trapped in a closet with Diddy or R. Kelly?
You have to pick one.
And I have to pick one. So I'm gonna go with R. Kelly because he would probably let me pee on him.
I don't think he would because he's the peer.
Oh,
Sis?
he's the peer?
Yeah.
No, he let a girl, like he likes girls to pee on him.
I think he
There's
likes to
a-
pee on.
But there's a video of a girl peeing on him.
Okay.
I
Oh.
remember this
Okay.
vividly.
Okay.
Mhm.
He just likes pee play.
He likes
If
pee
that's
play.
all it
So-
is, I'm choosing R. Kelly as well because in no universe would I choose Diddy.
You know what? And I'm surprised that we haven't talked about Diddy on the podcast yet about news because
I haven't had his case come up in my newsfeed lately.
it's terrible.
I need to.
He's getting
look it up.
off.
Oh, that's from like a month ago. That's like, yeah, that is really bad.
We should maybe dive into that next week.
Yeah, we definitely can. I just didn't even think to search it up yet.
I know.
Do it.
I've been trying to avoid it. I hate it so much.
Would you rather go to the beach or the mountains?
Mountains for sure.
Mhm.
The beach is full of aliens.
So is the mountains, girl.
I mean, so is the mountains, but the mountains I'm more familiar with those kinds of aliens
Yeah,
than I am with the people that or the entities that want to grab me from below.
Oh, the dark water.
You know,
Yeah.
I'd rather be attacked from head on.
I'd rather be in the mountain water than the sea water.
Yeah.
That's why I choose, because I
Yeah.
feel sticky and gross when I'm in the sea water.
Yeah, definitely a mountain girly. I couldn't. Not a sea girl. Would you rather be a nude chucking wood?
Oh, a woodchuck chucking wood.
Oh, a woodchuck chucking wood or Rob Zombie robbing zombies?
Rob Zombie robbing zombies for sure.
Absolutely, because I love Rob Zombie. I love zombies. There's anything that has to do with zombies or Rob Zombie, I'm in
Yeah.
automatically.
Well, my reasoning is if I was Rob Zombie robbing zombies, I would get to loot all of the zombies and get all of their stuff.
yeah.
You know? I
And
would
he
have-
looks like he has looted zombies.
Literally.
With the way he dresses
Yeah.
and his whole like steez and attire. Yeah. He's definitely robbed a zombie at some point.
Some point. Would you rather permanently be pregnant or never grow after the age of 7?
Oh, I feel like I haven't grown since after the age of 7. So I feel like I'm going to go with that.
Shit.
Other than filled out in different ways, but
you would
height wise, I've been the same size.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough one because being pregnant wasn't awful, but I don't want to look like a 7-year-old my whole life. Oh no, guys, what do I
Oh
do?
no, what do we do?
Maybe you should comment below and let us know what you would do.
Yeah, I think I want to know your guys' answers. Because I'm
But-
going to go with. Okay, because I feel like a 7-year-old could put like makeup on. Like I can make myself look older. I don't know how to get creepy with it.
That's
but
giving the orphan.
That's giving. You know what? I'm all right. I'm an orphan now.
Yeah. I'm going to choose being pregnant, I think.
Okay.
Permanently.
I, based off my last pregnancy, I would not want to do that.
You want to
Was-
do some Mary
was
Funks?
freaking tough. Mary Funk Grill, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, Teddy Roosevelt.
Okay, Abraham Lincoln was gay. So let's go ahead and marry him.
I'm going to marry
Um,
Abraham too because I've always wanted to be in a lavender marriage.
Yeah.
And I think that would be so fun.
He would
would've-
take you to the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have been such a good husband.
Let me see. And then we have George Washington. Oh, and Teddy Roosevelt. Let's maybe I'll marry Teddy. Marry Teddy, fuck Abraham, kill George.
Yeah. I think I agree with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I need to stare at that for
Yeah,
a
I
minute.
know. I'm very
Yeah.
visual.
I'm definitely marrying Abraham, like for sure. Because, like I said, that lavender marriage just sounds delicious.
It does. What would you guys do? Let us know.
I want to know. Yeah.
Yeah. Mary Funk Grill, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt.
Oh.
Wait, who's Chris Evans?
Chris Evans, I believe, is Captain America.
Oh, let's grill him. I don't know him that well. Funk, Chris Pratt, marry Chris Hemsworth.
I think I'm going to have
Maybe.
to agree with that.
Which Hemsworth dated Miley Cyrus?
Hold on.
Because if it's that one, I don't want that one.
Chat. Let me find you really quick. Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah. Chris Hemme.
Oh, he's fucking Thor.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, god damn it. He's hot.
Oh, man. We're
I'm-
going to funk him and we're going to marry Chris Pratt. Kill Chris Evans. That's
Kill
my final
Chris-
answer.
Yep, kill Chris Evans. I honestly might marry Hemsworth because he is just I want that fucking dick.
You want that bad.
I want that dick. And he's got a nice little fucking rough stash on his face. It would feel real nice.
Love that. You want to do one more? And then we can talk about
that was a good one.
our exes or our not exes, our first date fails.
Okay. Mary Funk Girl, Eminem, Yellow Wolf, Mac Miller.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Mac. Okay, I'm probably gonna marry Eminem. I don't know
Let
how
me
to say
see.
this one.
It's Eminem, Yellow Wolf, Mac Miller. Okay,
That
we're
one's
gonna
hard.
grill Yellow Wolf. We're gonna marry Eminem. We're gonna funk Mac Miller.
Really, you would kill Yellow Wolf or
Yeah.
grill him?
Yeah, he's just not my style. I think he's a little embarrassing.
See, I feel like I might grill him.
Yeah, I don't think he could build me a house. I don't think he could take care of the farm. I don't think that that's his.
I don't think
speed.
Mac Miller could either. So I'm gonna marry Eminem for sure.
Yeah,
Because I feel like he is.
he's just established. He's settled down now.
He's
He's-
with that dark hair and that dark beard. He looks nice.
He does,
I'm
but
just saying.
is it just me or does the dark beard look dyed?
No, it's for sure dyed.
Okay.
No,
okay,
yeah.
good. Okay.
And I mean, I don't love the beard line. I don't love a sharp beard line.
Me either.
Josh went to the barber and his barber cut his mustache like way too
where you can
like
see the whip. You can see
like
his whips.
it was like I go, don't ever fucking let him do that to you again. I go,
Oof.
I'm cutting your mustache from now on because he likes a little hang over his lip.
Yeah.
And
So
it was like
Where you
It
could
was
kiss,
crazy.
You could kiss the whole lip without ever touching
Yeah.
a hair, and I don't like that. I like a little bit of hair, a little bit of. You're gonna get
No.
in there and
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I want to suck the milk out of your mustache.
Jamie. Let me get that mustache milk.
Like, you're eating soup, so am I. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. I'm going to suck the soup out of your mustache, baby.
yeah. Okay, let's talk about our dates.
I don't have any because
Not
I
one?
don't date. Not one single date story,
Okay.
Valerie.
I have one.
Because I literally don't date. Like, I went from party girl to married to party girl to like married again.
Yeah.
So I never went through the whole dating scene.
Me neither.
It just, men always bothered me when it came to them trying to like, I don't know how to explain it. Like when they were like, oh, let me buy you a drink. And I'm like, no, I need you to move away from my space.
Yeah, I'll buy my own
Bubble.
drink. I don't.
Yeah.
Thanks, but no thanks. I have one, and it's from like when I was right out of high school.
Love
So
it.
I
Tell
was
me.
dating the same guy throughout high school who was very not cool, but that's another story. We had broken up, and I was talking to this guy on MySpace for a little bit. We were like just chit chatting. He lived in Visalia. I was in Clovis, so we were just like totally talking online.
Mhm.
And we decided to meet up at a show at Big Game.
Big game. I love
And
it.
so we're like hanging out at the show, and I'm like, okay, this guy's pretty cool, I guess. And then my ex-boyfriend comes out of nowhere and just sucker punches this guy in the face. And this guy has no idea what's going on. And so I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Like, I can't believe that that just happened. Like, I didn't even know that my ex was going to be at the show. We were just trying to have a good time. Like, we went to shows every weekend, but like, he didn't always go to the shows that me and my friends went to. So I was like, fuck, what the hell? And so they scuffle around for a minute and then they separate. And then after the show, we go to my friend Abby's house because we would go there afterward. We're hanging out and we're all sitting on the floor in her room, I think. And I get a text from the guy that I was like on the date with. And he meant to text his friend, but he texted me. And mind you, he got beat up. Like he got sucker punched and he was beat up. Like he didn't win that fight.
Oh.
I know.
Well,
but
that's what happens when people sucker punch you.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You have the upper hand, and that's a bitch move. Don't do that.
Exactly. But so he texts me on accident and says, "Hey, I just beat up a guy." And I looked at him from across the room. I was like,
"Did you?
Huh?" And it gave me the ick so bad, Jamie, that I never talked to him again.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Like,
when you're trying to turn the tables and
Yeah.
instead of just like owning the shit and be like, dude, this fucking bitch ass dude just sucker punched me and whooped my ass.
Yeah.
Like, I've been beat up. Okay. I get it. Like, I haven't always had the upper hand in fights, and it's okay. It
It's
makes you
okay.
stronger.
Yeah. You learn how to take a whooping.
Don't say stuff that's not true.
I know.
guys.
It just gave me such I was like, this is not
Ew. Yeah.
it.
That would have given me the fucking ick so bad.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Okay, let's get into some listener stories.
Yes.
The first two are pretty short, so I put you to read both of those, number 1 and number 2. If you want to.
First date fail. No joke.
Wait. Oh yeah, no, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
First date fail. No joke. He took me to watch Brokeback Mountain and laughed at the most inappropriate times. That's all.
First date to Brokeback Mountain.
Did he know what it was about? Like, so many questions. I need a backstory here. Can you give us your backstory so we can have a follow-up next week?
I know. If you're listening, give us some more deets.
It could go into our camping stories, guys.
Brokeback Mountain camping.
Yeah,
hey, you know what?
we need a little follow-up on this one because I am thoroughly curious. All right. Am I doing the next one now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Crying. I went on a first date to a brewery and he ran into his ex-wife's family there. He introduced me to them. Okay. When we got our drinks, we sat outside. As we were sitting, his cousin and his fiance showed up to the table because he invited them without me knowing. He said I needed their approval. Went on another first date with someone else and he started crying in the middle of the yard house that his dad used to be mean to him growing up. We were sitting at a middle table, not a booth, and everyone was staring at us.
That's very embarrassing.
That's how embarrassing for you, my guy. Like, don't cry on a first date. Do you know that I saw my dad cry one time in my whole life?
Maybe that's why your brother's so not emotional.
Yeah. No, my dad cried one time in front of me in my entire life. And I think Josh the same. Like, I think I've only seen Josh cry one time.
You know what? I've never
Like,
seen Donnie cry either.
And
But
that's not like saying that men shouldn't cry, because I think everybody should feel their emotions.
yeah.
But on the first date, like just meeting somebody, like
In the middle of Yard House when you're trying to eat a delicious meal.
right? Like, enjoy your bok choy, my dude.
Ugh.
Your pizza, something.
Okay. I have some good first date stories for you from way back in the day. In early 2002, I was on Match.com when it was only on the computer. I agreed to a date on New Year's Eve solely because I didn't want to be alone. We met up at World Sports Cafe in River Park for dinner. That led to some tequila shots. I made out with him at midnight and then never saw him again. My choice. Then there was a guy that we had been emailing each other, and I agreed to meet him for a lunch date up at Juicy's at Bass Lake. When we met in person, he presented me with a necklace that he had engraved with the date and told me that he had told his mother that he was going to meet the woman he was going to marry. There was a guy that I stupidly agreed to go to his house for dinner. He started talking about our future and how he could build me a gym in his house and that he made plenty of money so I would never need to work or leave the house for anything. This should have been my red flag to leave at that moment, but I stayed for dinner, made out with him, and let him go down on me before I went home. Get it, girl. He couldn't understand why I didn't want to go out with him again. No, thank you. I don't want to be a captive in your house. And finally, there was a guy that I had a nice first date with. He had gone out. We had gone out to dinner. He asked me out on a second date to meet him for drinks at Club Habanos. That used to be at Palm and Herndon. We got a table and then he excused himself to the bathroom. I sat and waited for a little bit, but then it seemed like it was taking too long. After a little bit, I realized he wasn't coming back. Keep in mind, this was the early days of everyone Keep in mind, this was early days of everyone having a cell phone. The cute bartender wanted me to stay and have a drink with her, but I was too bummed and went home. On my answering machine was a message from him apologizing for ditching me. But he explained that his psycho ex-girlfriend had walked in and he knew that if she saw him there with a date, things would go ugly. He begged me for forgiveness, but I was too pissed and never called him back. Dating is wild, y'all. I think I am destined to just be a slutty cat lady.
You know what? Yeah, do that. Do that.
Do it.
And I'm also glad that you didn't get locked in a dungeon because that one man sounded like he was going to ankle chain your ass to his basement.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Why would you say that on a first date?
That is
I make
weird.
plenty of money. You'll never have to leave the house.
You'll never have to leave the house. Like,
Sorry. If you have enough money, take me out of the country. Take me
or
on-
give me a credit card so I can leave the house to go shopping.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Have brunch with my friends. There's plenty of things I could leave the house for that don't include working. Like, get it together, my guy. Good. All right. This one's Ass Man. I met this guy who was a cool dude until he called me one night asking if I had any kinks. And I said nothing out of the norm. And then he asked, what do you do? Wait. Then
Why?
I asked, why do you?
Why do
Why
you?
do you?
No, like why do
do you?
Why do you? Like does he?
And he said, kinda, just want to smell all of you. And I asked, like my hair? How humble is that though? And he said, no, all of you. And I said, okay. And then he said, I want to jack off while smelling your ass. And I said, oh, long pause. That's different. I felt weird, so I told him I had to go. I went to go tell my roommate, and she said, you have to go on another date with him. I have to find out why he's into that. So I did. I went on another date, and he ended up bringing it up and asked if I was uncomfortable about what he said. And I said, yeah, kinda. I just have a lot of questions. And he said he'd answer them. I asked him why he was into that. He must have tried something with someone to know that was something he was into. He said he used to smell his ex-girlfriend's underwear and kept them. I told him, oh, that's weird. And I said, yeah, that's really weird. After like a minute of silence, I asked him if his ex would let him do that. And he said, yes, that she actually liked it. Ma'am.
Then why did y'all break up?
Why did y'all break up? But also, ma'am, writing in, like, do the weird thing.
Yeah,
Do the weird thing. Let him smell your ass.
I know. I was honestly thinking the same thing. I was reading it and I was like, I would have been like, okay.
And it's
like the
I love it.
After Donnie and I's first date, the next day he texted me and said, I'd really love to see your asshole again.
I know. And that's
And
one of
then-
my favorite things.
Yeah. And so I was like, bet.
Yeah. I'm going
Yeah.
to show you my butthole again.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Just you guys do the weird things.
Just get weird.
Just get weird and have fun with it.
Then you
'cause-
realize what you like and what you don't like.
yeah, that
And-
shit sounds fun to me, honestly.
Ugh,
Mm.
just let him
Mhm.
see the asshole.
I love that story.
One more time. One more time. Okay. A few weeks ago, I ran into an acquaintance, let's call him Sam, at a bar. He ended up rescuing me from an obvious douchebag who literally walked up and asked me, "What's your sign?" Eye roll. Sam has always been nice to me. Over the past 6 months, he's asked me out for drinks or dinner a couple of times, but I'd politely decline. I knew he was recently divorced and I didn't want to get involved in something messy. But that night, after he swooped in like a gentleman and saved me from Mr. Horoscope pickup line, I softened. When he asked if I'd have dinner with him the next day, I said yes. Maybe enough time had passed since his divorce. Maybe it was okay. We texted a little that night and again the next day, agreeing to meet at a restaurant at 7 p.m. Sam told me that the place didn't have reservations, so he was going to go a little early to grab a table. On my way over, I somehow hit every red light, but even then, I was only looking at being 2 or 3 minutes late. At 6:45, he texted me to say he had the table and not to worry or rush. I told him I'd be there just after 7. When I pulled up at 7:03, Sam was waiting outside to open the door for me, which I thought was really sweet and old school chivalrous. We sat down, waters arrived, and we were just ordering drinks when a woman walks over, handed Sam a piece of paper, whispered something in his ear, and squeezed his shoulder before walking away. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I thought maybe he knew her, or worse, maybe she knew his ex. Sam read the note, turned beet red, shook his head, and said, "I can't believe this." When I asked what was going on, he finally showed me the paper. It was the back of a receipt, and it said, "All of us agree. You deserve someone who will be here on time. Happy face, heart, best of luck." Apparently, this woman and her friends had been watching him wait for me, assumed I was standing him up or super late. I wasn't even late, but wow, what a way to start a date. I felt awful, but also couldn't believe how inappropriate and rude it was. Sam didn't even know her. Thankfully, once our drinks came, the tension eased and we actually had a great time. We laughed about it, had an amazing dinner, and even went to listen to live music afterward. By the time I was driving home, I called my friend to tell her how crazy the night started, but how surprisingly great it turned out. Then I got a text from Sam. He said he had such a wonderful time, but he accidentally called me Tisha. My name is not Tisha. Turns out that was the name of someone he'd been chatting with on a dating app. He owned up right away, totally embarrassed, but after everything that had already happened, it almost felt like the universe was playing a joke on me. That's why I would hate dating.
And also, girls, and I'm going to call you girls, fucking do better. Like, don't be so desperate.
Oh,
Not the person on the date,
The writers of the
the
note.
writers of the note.
We actually have a picture of the note as well.
Like, don't be so fucking desperate. That is gross and embarrassing for you.
Yeah, if you're the one that wrote the note, do better.
Do better. Be a girl's girl.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
There's a plenty of dick in the sea if you really want that. Or call me Elsa's or you. Okay.
Not with that bad energy, girl.
Not with that bad
No.
energy. I'm just
But we
kidding.
do have a picture of the note, so I'll post it.
That's so weird though, honestly.
Like, why go to the lengths of intercepting a date night?
Yeah.
Like, how do they know that she's not his sister or his aunt or his friend or whatever? Like,
Yeah.
don't be a fucking bitch.
No, don't be a pick me. That was gross. I hate that. All right. Your presence is my present. Back in January, I had just gotten a new car, but couldn't get the vendor's app on my phone to connect the vehicle. The company told me to head to the dealership since remote assistance wasn't working. When I got there, a really nice guy helped me out right away. I'd come straight from a work meeting, so I was dressed very professionally. After he fixed everything, he handed me his business card, complete with his personal number scribbled on it. Love that for you. Now, I'm not the type to call a guy first, so that was never going to happen. But the next day, he texted me to make sure everything was still working. Then he asked if I'd like to grab a drink. He was attractive, and since it was January, I'd promised myself to be open to new things. I said yes. The date started off great. He told me about growing up in Europe, and I found him interesting. He complimented me a lot. Normally, that makes me uncomfortable, but the conversation followed easily, and I was actually enjoying myself. And then, toward the end of the date, he leaned in and announced that he liked me very much, wanted to see me again, and would love to present me to his parents. What does that mean? Okay, let's move on, but we're coming back to
Here
that.
she is.
I felt like I was suddenly staring in Coming to America. It got weird fast. We were the same age, and I couldn't imagine at this point in my life auditioning for someone's parents, or that someone would even think that that was a normal thing to say before a first date was over. The next day, I texted him politely, wished him well, said I didn't think we were a great match, and thanked him for putting himself out there. He didn't take the hint. He texted and called for 2 weeks straight. And now, 9 months later, my car needs service, and I'm actually afraid to schedule it at the dealership.
Oh, no.
What does presenting to your parents mean?
Is that a European thing?
It's got to be.
Is it how he grew up in Europe?
I think that's got to be like a cultural thing.
Father, here she is.
Do you dress them up like dolls and like take them for tea?
Oh, no.
I don't know. I don't know what presenting means, but if you know, let me know, because I want to know the logistics of this.
Yeah. Have you ever been presented?
I've never
Like,
been
I
presented.
get meeting the parents. I get it being a thing, an important part of your relationship being like, I'd love you to meet my parents, but not the first day.
You don't say that the first day.
Yeah. You don't even bring that up.
I mean, maybe presenting means just I would like you to meet my parents. But even that on the first day, you just don't do that.
No, you don't do that. And you don't word it that
And
way.
I feel like there might be a cultural divide there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm still trying to process the events of a disastrous end to a first date. 2 nights ago, I picked up a girl I'd been chatting to for about a week. It was going great. We'd had a few drinks, then had a nice dinner, and were getting along pretty well. At the end of it, she'd been hinting she'd like to go back to her place, snuggle up, and watch a movie. I was driving us back to her place, chatting it up, when I felt it. I felt a fart coming on, and I thought to myself, no worries. I'll just hold it in. But this fart was not going away. It was a pressure building, gut busting monster of a fart. The kind that makes you feel painfully bloated. There was a gas station on the way to her place, so I thought I'll just pull in, fill up, and let it rip. I pulled into the pump, and once I was out at the pump, I let out what I thought was going to be a massive fart. But it wasn't just a fart. It was full of liquid. It was loud, too. I'm pretty sure she heard it from inside the car. I was mortified. The store was closed inside, so I couldn't even clean myself up. I had to get back into the car with shit literally dripping down my legs and hope that my date wouldn't notice. I thought I could maybe get back to her place and clean up in her toilet. But of course she did. As soon as I got in the car, closed the door, and started off, she wrinkled her nose with a disgusted look on her face and nearly gagged and saying, "What's that smell?" I tried to play it cool, and I'm pretty sure I failed miserably. I could even smell it, and she insisted we ride with both windows down. A few times she sounded like she was choking or gagging, and I admit the smell was pretty strong. I was so embarrassed. The rest of the drive was awkward to say the least. We didn't talk at all, and when I pulled up to her place, she thanked me quickly and hopped out. That was it. She didn't say goodnight or invite me in. I'm pretty sure I won't be seeing her again. LOL. It's been almost 20 hours since I last texted her, and she hasn't replied. LOL.
My guy, you pooped your pants. You can't expect a second date. Like,
Hey, try the weird thing.
you know what?
Just kidding.
Never trust a fart.
On a first date, never trust a fart.
Never trust a fart. Go in the bathroom, sit on the toilet, and then
Let it loose.
rip.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Everybody farts.
Everyone
Everybody
farts.
poops.
Yeah.
There's a book about it. Okay.
But on the
But-
first date, that's really great advice, Jamie. Never trust a fart on a first date.
No, just don't. But life lessons. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
We learn things as we grow and do stuff. So your next date is better. You don't shit your pants.
Oh my God.
That story's so fucking good. It was so hard for me to keep it together while you were reading. I had tears coming out of my eyes because I couldn't laugh out of my mouth.
Should we wrap it up now?
Yeah.
And we can hop on over to the Patreon. We
Yeah,
have,
yeah,
I think,
yeah.
four little ones we can read over there.
Okay.
Remember to go to our Patreon, you guys, become a member. You can be a non-paying member and still see some of our content. So we really want to grow our following over there. Our link is on our Instagram, and I post it in our stories almost every day. So click it, become a member, watch some episodes for free. And we would love if you became a paying member so that you could help us make this podcast possible.
Yeah.
Next week, we are doing camping stories. We have a few that have rolled in already.
We have so many good ones.
Yeah. So write us your camping stories. We want Bigfoot. We want drunken disasters. We want aliens, hatchets. We want
White Walkers.
everything.
Just give it to us.
Yeah. Even if
Yeah.
it's just like a normal ass camping trip that you had a great time on. You
Yeah.
know? Because we're campers. We love camping and we
Mm,
want to hear
yeah.
everybody's stories.
Maybe you got drunk and peed on a rock, which you
Yeah,
should do.
The pee pissers. Because we pee piss on rocks all the time.
Good pee piss.
Then the week after that, we're doing another Bad X segment.
Yeah.
So all of the stories we weren't able to get to from the first episode, we're going to read those, but we would love if you sent in some more.
Yeah. We had so many
Yeah.
that
So
were
we're
left
going to,
over that were so good.
yeah, we're going to pick the best ones, you guys.
Yeah.
So write in some juicy ones with lots of details.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as always, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, and that Patreon.
Love you guys.
Until next time.
Hot and tall.